I've found the hero's journey to be rocket fuel for entrepreneurs. It helped me launch my business. It helped me run headfirst into the coaching space. Why? Because it helped me validate that what I was going through, the difficulties, the struggles, the pain in my life, and the things that I'd been through, the things I'd found solutions and answers to, not only did it have meaning in my own life, but actually it may be tangibly valuable to other people. And when I saw this, I realized that I could see the next stage in the journey. I could see that the health crisis and the things that I was going through was not just about me healing. Okay, it definitely part of that, but it was also about helping other people. So this helped me break through the fear, and this helped me start putting myself out there. This helped me start my business. And I've helped literally thousands, I've taught this to thousands of people via products now. And I've spoke on stages at retreats, teaching this thing to large groups of people. And every single person that's in the transformation coaching space, leading space, everybody resonates with this, because everybody's on a path, everybody's on a mission, and everybody's been through pain and struggle and strife. And it's through the working out and the finding of answers, solutions to their problems is why they're inspired to give back. Now, where does everybody get stuck? Everybody gets stuck here, questioning themselves. Am I really good enough to do this? Have I perfected it enough yet? Have I polished everything up enough yet? Would people really listen to me? And the question I always ask people is not like, are you perfect yet? It's, are there people out there that need your help? Are there people out there that are going through the same crap that you've been through? And the question is not, are you perfect? It's, can you help them? And if the answer is yes, then it's not like, who am I to do this thing or that thing? All this self-consciousness and self-doubt and questioning. We've got to move our focus over to, if these people need my help, then who the fuck am I not to? Now, I want to go one step deeper today, because all of this and coming here, I started my business 3.5 years ago, and I really felt like I was figuring this shit out, and I was creating value from the voids that I'd had in my life, and I was impacting and helping a lot of people. But we are encountering fear here. And fear is not just something to be broken through. Okay? Fear is a feeling. And it's sometimes it's trapped emotion in our bodies. And we're experiencing fear for good reason. And just by becoming this person, right? Or acting real until we remember, right? Acting like, okay, I am this person, I'm a fucking leader, I'm going to go ahead, and then you get the validation that like, oh yeah, no, you are legit and you're helping people. It still doesn't necessarily make the fear go away. So what I've learned about the hero's journey is that it's not just one cycle. It's not just one thing. It's a constant cycle. And as soon as we reach a certain level of growth, as soon as we get comfortable in that level, we're invited into new challenges. So this past year, I was invited into deep, deep challenges. This time it was not in the realm of business, it was in the realm of relationship. And I encountered some serious hardship. I ended a 3-year relationship, and it sent me down in a spiral. And I really came right back down here. And I broke down a little bit. I was like a baby, and I just went total into the yin. Like into the abyss, into my emotions, into my fears, into my sadness, grief, into anger. And I essentially kind of went into liquid state. So the difficult thing about the abyss is, especially when you know about the hero's journey, you're like, fuck, there's got to be a key around here somewhere. There's got to be a big insight or a breakthrough somewhere. I want to get back so I can start running again, so I can, be all confident again and start leading again, start teaching these lessons again. That's not the way it works. It's not the way it works. You see, it's only in the moments where we actually let go and we actually surrender that healing can really take place. And our true path, our next stage can really be revealed to us. And this is what happened to me. You see, while I was doing all this coaching, although I had these beautiful impulses and a powerful reason why in which I started, the truth was that I'd become wrapped up in the money game and the ego game, the validation game, like a lot of us do. And my soul didn't want that. My heart didn't want that. My being didn't want that. My being wanted to be in extraordinary spaces, really helping people and really creating intimacy with people and really continuing to grow myself. But I'd become a bit stagnant and stress was coming. So this next stage of the journey for me has been about a couple of really, really important insights. And what I want to share today is what I'm taking a stand for this year. Perhaps you can resonate with this. I'm taking a stand for authenticity. Because if I drift away from authenticity and I keep trying to show the world a certain image of me and I don't allow what is inside me to come through, then I know that is going to create more illness and strife in my body. And my body is tired. I'm also standing for self-trust. Because that's what I think this journey is really about. It's about coming home to ourselves. It's our own journey back to love, back to our hearts, and back to trusting who we are and trusting that we can really be ourselves. And it's really ultimately about that, because if there's no true authenticity, there's no vulnerability, and vice versa. And then there's no true real connection with others. And then we're not really experiencing life deeply in the present moment. We're just playing an ego game. So it's really a spiritual journey, and entrepreneurship is a spiritual journey. And we can resist it and we can keep fighting the waves, or we can accept the challenge. And sometimes that challenge may be going deep into darkness, maybe looking at the unconscious, maybe pulling things up and bringing light to the darkness. Jung says, until we make the unconscious conscious, it will run our lives, and we will call it fate. What I know from working with literally over 100 coaches individually is that almost every single one of them has deficiency stories of I'm not good enough. They have self-worth issues, which affects them in sales massively, right? They're looking for validation. They're engaging in people pleaser syndrome, right? This is why so many coaches are so nice and altruistic, but that's what creates toxic relationships, right? That's not you standing in your power. That's not you being true and boundaried. Like, for example, I've seen so many coaches work with the wrong clients. I've worked with the wrong clients in the past. Why? Because we want to make a sale. So we might sacrifice what is truly valuable to us. So, like getting into relationship with someone who's the wrong person. Why? Is that going to work out well? It doesn't work out well. So we have to look at all of the things that are going on underneath the surface, as well as taking action in the world. Because there is a component to this. It's never going to be easy. It's never just going to be like, oh yeah, we heal our trauma and then we can go and, and then after that, then I'll go and share a message. No, it's both. It's us essentially coming back to authenticity and practicing being authentic and testing the water. So the invitation from all of this, if you're not showing up as who you truly are, if you're putting on a mask because you think other people will like that or that's more valuable, well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that's bullshit. Almost every single person that came into my coaching program said to me at one point, Chris, you weren't necessarily the biggest marketer out there, but there was something in your message that was authentic that I connected with. There was part of your story, part of who you are. And that's why I booked in a call. Almost every single client I've ever had has told me that. Now, what does that tell you about the importance of authenticity? It's everything. And it has to come first. So I hope you join me on that path. It's scary, being vulnerable, being real, but we need to do it. I'll leave you with a little quote from the Bible. Not a super religious dude, I'm a bit spiritual, but I like this one. If that which is within you stays within you, that which is within you will destroy you. If that which is within you is brought forth from you, that which is within you is that which will save you. Think about that. Take care.